Oh, like a transporter. Yeah. It's in the book. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I need that tray. Can you guys tomorrow get that one tray?
What did you bring?
Because I didn't know I was going to need it.
Nice.
I got to put my warriors together.
Excuse me, Ron.
Come on through.
All right. And then we've got these some neat objective markers I made for the Apocalypse game. They're basically, one is order, one is chaos. Chaos is obviously red. Gold is obviously order. Okay, and he's unpacking the Apocalypse templates. How many points of Space Wolves do you have here?
6,000.
That's a lot. And then you've got your Dark Angels, Land Raider Ares.
Yep.
Okay. Then we have our new Orc player over here. What was your name again, dude? Greg, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg bought like $200 worth of stuff last week, and is that tape holding things on? Did you
It's the Orky way.
You ran out of glue, didn't you?
I'm gonna magnetize him, but I didn't want to glue him.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you see is what you got. See, orcs even use duct tape too. I like the paint job you're getting on these guys.
Yeah, that's the only unit I have fully painted right now.
That's cool. You're doing better than me. All right, then we have over here. I had to augment the non-Imperium side, so I brought about 1,500 points of Necrons, which is mostly vehicles and elites and a couple of Catan.
Nom nom nom.
Nom. Then we have the Grand Hive Mind over here. Looks kind of awesome. Then we have over here, what's this?
Blood Angels.
Blood Angels. This is Luke's Blood Angels army. We've got salamanders. So many salamanders over here that I can't set them up on a table yet. Oh man, that's going to be a problem. You'll probably want to go ahead and unpacking those, James, if you can find a spot anywhere.
Well, just tell us where we're going to give you this table right here. Yeah. Set up on this side.
Clear off this box over here real quick so that, yeah, make some room for him. You definitely want those set up before we actually start deployment, because deployment is a time limit.
So somewhere.
Yes. We've got over here lots of chaos. This is the biggest amount. This is like over 8,000 points of chaos, just writhing in the warp, ready to kill something. And that's just a lot of chaos. I mean, that is awesome. And then is this whose is all this?
Mine.
Oh, no, it's not yours. Warcraft players trying to lay claim to 40K. The IG. I don't think Mike's fielding his IG. He brought him just in case, but he didn't need them, right? Is that right, Mike? You didn't need your IG for this? Yeah. Okay. And then this is Ultramarines, I think. I think they're being fielded as Blood Angels today, though. I'm pretty sure this is Mike's right here. So this is going to be epically huge, and as soon as Flanagan over here gets his stuff finished out, we're going to go over the rules and everything at the front where it's a little quieter. Okay, we're going to start going over rules. Firstly, let me get this on video. Brandon over here is the Supreme Commander of the non-Imperiums, the Chaos, Xenos, anything that isn't human.
Nom nom.
And Mike over here is the Supreme Commander of the Imperium and responsible for the horrible purge that is about to take place.
For the God Emperor.
Okay, so the way that Apocalypse is going to work is this is not a normal deployment. What happens is each team is going to bid a certain amount of time that they get to deploy. Whoever bids lowest gets to deploy first. I'll have to double check in a minute to see if they also get first turn. I'm pretty sure they do. So if you bid 12 minutes, that's the time you get, and I will time you. And that's a lot of stuff to be putting out. So you guys will get to talk amongst yourselves to figure out how much you want to bid. Secondly, deployment is interesting because I'm going to roll a scatter dice, and the table is going to be split down the middle depending on how the scatter rolls. So even I don't know what it's going to deploy like. Thirdly, I'm implementing a special rule for this, okay? Since nobody took any formations that actually use the Apocalypse template, and I really want an excuse to have spent the money to... Wait, you do? What do you got?
I have Abaddon has one, and Changeling has one. I'll have to double check.
What are they carrying? Is it part of that formation you did?
Yes, this is a Chaos Lord formation. It has Abaddon and 4 Chaos Lords in this.
As long as you've got it, we'll reference it when you use it. Okay, so. All right, so here is the special rule. The special rule is thus. This is a huge purge that the Imperium has launched, and because of that, they have also launched the entire Imperial fleet for the entire sector at the Hive Minds Hive fleet, and the Chaos Renegades, and the few Tau and other things that are floating in orbit. So there is a massive battleship battle going on overhead in orbit.
You're going to random bomb us, aren't you?
Okay, so starting on turn 2, at the end of each team's turn, there will be a chance that debris from the battle above could possibly land on the battlefield.
Oh,
And it's completely randomized. So on turn 2, it's going to be on a 6+, something lands. On turn 3, it'll be on a 5+, etc., so on, lowering and lowering until, you know, the maximum it can hit is a 4+.
What's the strength on the attack?
That's the thing, is the attacks are going to start off rather weak in terms of, like, at least a bombardment. The attacks are going to be strength 8 and progressively get worse. But the AP is very low. No, it only becomes strength 10 at maximum. But don't worry, I've got that all sorted out. I've got it randomized.
Load, pay attention.
Yep. Okay, so now the second thing. We're also going to have to get teams together to decide on assets. Each player gets to select one strategic asset. Then the team that has less points, which at this point is going to be the non-Imperiums, is going to get a number of extra assets for every 250 points under they are compared to the Imperium. So we're going to go over that here in a moment. And then once that is all done, we will actually do our time bids and everything. All right, is everyone good on that?
What do you mean by selecting assets?
Assets are special apocalypse, basically special powers, special rules. Everything from orbital bombardments to strategic redeployments and stuff like that.
He knows all this.
We have started, Chaos won the bid off. They bidded 5 minutes, Imperium bidded 1 hour. So they are currently deploying.
This is the Altar of Chaos, right?
Okay.
So this is the thing that everybody gets in multiple stages per year.
They're currently, we've got like 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. 5 minutes is not a lot of time. Look at them go. This is just torture and fun to watch. Ron came prepared.
Why didn't you just go home? Why didn't you just go home?
Okay.
It exploded here.
And I had to field about 1,500 points of Necrons here myself. Got 2 monoliths, Annihilation Barge, all that stuff. Unless you take an asset. Alright. We are mostly deployed at this point. They are placing their objective towers, these neat little obelisk-looking things. These are gold-colored for the Imperium. And then over here, you see that Chaos Boy over here is placing his red-tinted one. See, they've already put this one right here.
It has to be in there.
I spent like 24 hours. I whipped those out in 24 hours. You've got a bunch of Chaos here ready to deploy.
There's about as this way as we can.
The Xenos and Heretics got first turn because they bidded 5 minutes. And this gentleman learned what happens when you bid 5 minutes and you play orcs. You scramble.
The assets will make up for it.
You have all of this open area and all of that Imperium. Oh, good lord, the Imperium.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be very fun. Have you already finished your deployment? You're good? All right, we are going to go ahead and... Okay, so we got everyone deployed finally. We've got like a bunch of tunnels and objectives, and these are your... That's your... What is that again?
Mike.
Mike. What is that again?
Oh, it's a jammed loafer. I don't know, some kind of beacon that jams things.
Beacon that jams things, okay.
Not a jamming beacon, though.
Okay, not a jamming beacon.
Disruptor beacon.
Disruptor beacon, okay.
And the other one is a null field generator.
And then the that is the null field generator. It's camouflaged right now to look like a bunch of crates.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have the terrain objective pieces. That is some sort of, I think, digestion pool. The chimneys are basically tunnels leading into the ground. And then aren't these, what are these, Ron?
That's dangerous terrain.
Dangerous terrain. All right, so they are now moving. This is going to take a while. This is the top of turn 1, Xenos and Heretics. Okay, so you guys need to see this. The Chaos Demons came in. Look at this insanity right here.
Okay, so...
That is perfect for an orbital bombardment. Look at all that.
So you can charge forward 12 inches and...
That is just horrible. I mean, that is ridiculously bad.
You can shoot one more weapon.
Huh?
I was wondering why it was coming out of the wolves.
Just cuz.
You're going to wheel everything back this way. Shoot them forward 12 inches and try and get a flamestorm template on all of that.
They set up a bunch of mines all through here, like these two pieces here, all the way over, and these count as dangerous, to do these two pieces here. That's going to be some insanity. We're still in the movement phase for Xenos and Heretic. So, the Space Wolf player deep strike all sorts of drop pods over behind the Heretics and the Xenos. And then we had a bunch of Rock'em Boys templates come down over here and pretty heavily damage a Devastator squad and blow up the Bale Predator over there. The big red one that was over there. And then you have over here, the Death Leaper jumped in and killed a bunch of guys but then got blasted out away. And it looks like we have some heavy casualties going over here from the demons. Okay. And I'm getting ready to do a pizza run, so we are still at the top of turn 1. Or this is the bottom of turn 1. So I'm getting ready to go get pizza. Chaos! Do that again.
They just kind of
Chaos! Okay, so I went on a pizza run for us all. And you can see that they're getting into it now. While it was gone, more chaos has ensued, I think. I believe that he has piled out of the drop pods over here, and he is shooting up these guys really hard. So we're almost at the end of turn 1. Okay, we're what, at the top of 2 now, right? Okay. So, a bunch of drop pods have dropped in, and the Tyranids and Necrons and Orcs basically jumped on them and ripped them apart. You've got, this is what's left, and all these closed ones are destroyed.
We haven't done assault phase yet.
We haven't even done assault. This is just shooting. Orc Boy here is getting ready to strategically redeploy everything. Necron Monolith over there blasted the heck out of some Space Wolves. This Necron Monolith hit Bajorn the Fell-Handed with a... Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, then get him to roll 5+. Roll 5+ invulnerable for Bajorn. All right, you're still affected by my shot then. Okay. Basically, I shot the particle whip, and it drifted back and hit my guys. And it killed one of the Lich Guard, which doesn't really matter because it's just going to get back up anyway. And then he can't shoot because he got shaken. I think we're right on that. We might not be, but that's how we're playing it. And then there's just a whole lot of nasty going on here with all sorts of chaos right here. This is getting pretty extreme. The fun part is also that we've got a special rule implemented, so on the top of every every team's turn, there could be debris coming down from the sky on top of them. Alright, we are now in Imperium turn 2. We still haven't got any debris landing. We've got some salamanders coming in here, some more space wolves, deep striked. One of them mishapped, went off the board and went back into reserve. The Lich Guard here went and knocked Bajorn. I think I did that in the last clip. And we're generally just keep on trucking. Some of our players might have to leave here in a bit because they got a football game apparently. But we're going to keep going and just see how far we can get in this. So, Mighty Lord of Chaos, do you have any words of wisdom for the children out there?
Kill, maim, and burn.
Kill, maim, and burn. Said by the original Chaos Lord himself.
Suffer anything from? Yeah, they pass their morale.
But they passed their morale.
So you had more Blood Angels, Deep Strike in. They blew the monolith up, by the way. Multi-melted it. The battle wagon got kaplowed.
Boom by orbital strike.
Some booms are going on over here. Dreadnought's gone for chaos. There's all sorts of crap still going on over here. I mean, the chaos and Necrons are just invading really hard all throughout this.
So the only thing they can do is assault.
Looks like a... What's that? Who is that exactly? Which one is this one?
They're stuck back there.
That guy.
That's a bloodthirst.
That's a bloodthirst?
I'm sorry. Oh, a demon prince.
A demon prince, okay. So you got all sorts of crap still going on. Look, it's a Land Raider Ares. This looks cool. Are we in assault phase?
Any more shooting?
So this is a turn 2 Imperium assault phase. Okay, so unfortunately we hit too long today. We started a little bit late, so we didn't get as far into this as we wanted to. We're only at the end of turn 2, and we've hit our cutoff point. So end of turn 2. Is this contesting? Hey, is this contested or controlled? That's controlled. Okay. So then we have this one over here is
Contested.
Is this a troop? That's controlled. It has to be troops.
This is mine.
It's
controlled.
Is that a troop?
No, but it contests.
Right, so it's contested.
It's contested. So one for Imperium so far. This has troops within 2 inches. So that's 1 on each and a contested.
I have
That's
Contested.
contested.
And Terminators.
The Terminators are they within 2 inches?
No.
No, they're not. Yeah, they have to be within 2 inches. Then this one they have. The Blood Angels have.
No, that's the Wolves.
Space Wolves. Well, still that's 2 and 2. That's 2 and 2.
There was a land.
Bajorn is contested.
There was a land speed.
Right.
So this is contested too.
And then this is contested. So, freaking tie!
No, they win by 1. It's 3 inches for
Dante
objective.
doesn't score.
3 inches?
Yeah, so they're barely within range of this Terminator.
Dante's not scoring though, so
What? Huh?
Okay.
Where? Okay.
Okay. Roll back.
Dante doesn't score.
This one is
Got one day way down
this
there.
one is
Contested.
contested. Bjorn is contested. This one is controlled by the Space Wolves Assault Marine.
So that's 1. That one's contested. Is it 3 inches?
This is contested. This is within 3 inches, both units. This one is controlled because of the units in the...
Okay, so the Imperium took the day.
This is controlled because of the Blood Angels, and this is just contested. So
Yeah.
Imperium won because of a fluke.
Imperium won because we ran out of time.
It turned out well.
Yeah.
He can't score because Dante's.
Huh?
Dante's in there.
Wait, Dante can't score.
So it's a tie. That's why.
So it is a tie. Dante can't score. So, all right. So first Apocalypse game that we've run, and it came out to a tie. We got here at about 11, and we cut off at 6.
Tie for the tie god.
So here's the big question: did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
I don't hear any huzzahs.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
You can always count on Brandon to give a good huzzah.
What? For the
That's always. Space Wolves came back in the last moment.
All right.